In this program, a person can buy and sell stocks multiple times. He can buy on a particular day and he can sell on any other day. He cannot buy and sell on the same day. So how to approach this problem? So for that, let us draw a graph. So here let it be 5, this be 10, this be 15, this be 20. So this is the stock price in the y-axis. So the first day we have 5. So let us start from here, okay. And then 8, we'll have 8 here, and then 10, okay, I am drawing approximately. Then it is 12, then it is 9, it comes down, then it is 6, then it is 14, then it is 21, then it is 15, then again it is 10. So when we are drawing this, it comes like this. We will have the values in the valley as 5 and then 6 here, and then it goes up to 21, 14 here, 15, 10, and here it is 9, 12, 8, 10. So because we can buy and sell multiple times, we have to buy when the value is at valley. Valley in the sense bottommost point, and peak means the topmost point. So here we can buy at 5 and sell at 12. So the profit will be 12 minus 5. Plus you can buy at 6 and sell at 21. So the profit will be 21 minus 6, which is nothing but 7 plus 15, 22. So looking at the graph, we can decide when to buy and when to sell. But how to approach it programmatically? So for that, we will have a variable called profit and initialize it to 0. So we start with the second element, 8. Is it greater than the previous value? Yes. Then you add the difference to the profit. The difference is 3. So add it to the profit. It becomes 3. Then 10. Is it greater than the previous element? Yes. 8. The difference is 2. Add to the 3. Then we come to 12. Is it greater than the previous? Yes. Difference 2. Add. So it becomes 7. Then 9. Is it greater than the previous element? No. Just move on. 6. Is it greater than the previous element? No. Move on. 14. Is it greater? Yes. What is the difference? 8. So add 8 to this. It becomes 15. Now 21. Is it greater than the previous? Yes. What is the difference? 7. Add. 22. Next 15. Is it greater than the previous? No. Move on. 10. Is it greater than the previous? No. Move on. That's it. We have reached the end of the array. So now this profit 22 is same as this particular profit. So the logic involved here is the differences when the stock price is increasing, okay, is cumulative. That is the differences between adjacent elements when it is increasing is equal to the difference between the peak element and the valley element. So that concept we are making use of that. Okay. So we need not go in order of n squared. We can just solve this program in order of n in linear time just by iterating once from the second element. The first element you are not starting with because there is no previous element, okay, that is the starting element. So we need to start from the second element and compare and calculate the profit. So based on our discussion, please solve the program.